I am shocked. Shocked! Well, not that shocked.
Well, in a shocking turn of events, the WHO condemns lockdowns to say they only made poor people poorer. I'm legitimately shocked that the WHO came out and said this. I mean, anybody who knew anything about economics could tell that, yeah, this was not going to end out well for the lower class. But the WHO finally came out and admitted. A COVID-19 envoy appointed by Director General of the World Health Organization, Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, has appealed to world leaders to stop resorting to lockdown to control the pandemic. Yeah, who has to come out against it? Dr. David Navarro, who spent his entire career working for the WHO and the United Nations, seems to mark a departure from the global health body's early stance on the COVID-19 pandemic, warning about the economic and social consequences of the lockdown as a means of controlling the spread of the disease. On Sunday, Dr. Navarro appealed to world leaders to stop using lockdowns as your primary control method, insisting that such drastic measures can have dire impact on global poverty rates. Wow, who didn't see this coming? I mean, there was only just everybody saying if you shut stuff down, you ruin the supply chains, which people need to get food, supplies, medicine. But, people are panicky and scared. But anyway, it shows that after enough pain, people tend to listen. And right now, they're learning the fact that, yeah, it was a bad idea. I mean, well, I'm just gonna go from a famous Austrian economic, F.A. Hayek. He mentions the fact that there's no real thing as the economy. The economy is organic. It's made of people working, going to work, producing. That's just the economy. And the economy runs on supply and demand. People want an object. People work to supply the demand for the object. Yeah, I might butcher that analogy, but I'm pretty sure everybody here who watches this gets my drift. But if anything, it just mentions the fact that here goes from KPRC. We in the World Health Organization do not advocate lockdowns as a primary means to control this virus. Meanwhile, we have people, more specifically people on the left side of the aisle, trying to go for lockdowns because, as we can see, the whole goalpost for this virus moved from if we can save one life to we have to slow the spread to people keep getting infected. And well, it's a virus. It's not going to go away. People have to get infected. The whole point of the 15 days to slow the spread was to stop from overloading the hospitals. And here we are, 7 months later, and we know the virus is actually less lethal than the seasonal flu. So, I'm just wondering, did we finally learn? But at this point, I doubt it because, quite honestly, it's the only tool the left has to win the election for a global left-leaning surge. Because let's face it, if the U.S. is left-leaning, so is the rest of the world. The U.S. is right-leaning. The rest of the world does not go as far right. Well, it does not go as far left. So, in order for the U.S. to go left, they need the COVID, which has a response, which can actually push for universal mail-in voting. Because let's face it, without universal mail-in voting, Biden's not winning. Because nobody's excited to vote for Biden. They're just more anybody voted for Biden. They are more or less voting against Trump. They will openly state Biden may be sexist, maybe racist, but at least he's not Trump. Which just gotta come up, and it makes you ask people: at what point does Biden become worse than Trump? Seriously, like, at what point does Biden become worse than Trump? How many racist gasps before he is more racist? How many women have to come out to say he touched me before he's more sexist? And unlike Trump, these are actually somewhat credible. I mean, the only downside to Biden's accusers is that they waited so long. But with that Larry King interview that got taken down, that was kind of damning. Now, I am going to say innocent until proven guilty. First things first. Because I am a black man, I understand the fact that a false rape allegation will end you. That's why I'm more sympathetic, and I actually want to hear the allegations, see they hold water, but most importantly, remember, innocent until proven guilty. Well, I'm going to say that's most of my ramblings for tonight. Just a short video. Just wanted to show off that the WHO finally came around to say, yeah, the lockdowns weren't a smart idea. I might have to do an addendum to this later. Well, that'll be all. Solo, over and out.